In this video, we will see how to export the virtual machine from one host PC and how to import the exported virtual machine backup into another PC. So for this example, we will use the Hyper-V virtual machine platform that is available inbuilt from the Windows 10 operating system. In this example, I'm going to use it by clicking the Start menu. I go to the Hyper-V Manager, which is a management software where we do manage the virtual machine. So here I have two different virtual machines, so you can easily export. For example, the virtual machine can be created for many different purposes. For example, to create the test setup with dedicated software applications and testing scenarios can be easily reproduced by the separated virtual machine backup. So I have already added the virtual machine running fine. So right clicking the virtual machine in the middle window, there is an option to export. So we can choose the location, so which I have already done. So the folder will be created post selecting the folder, and then we can select the folder, and we do see the progress bar in the under the status column. Once it is completed, we get a kind of backup, which is around, maybe depending on the file size that you have within the virtual machine. So in my case, I have 11.9 GB, around 12 GB size of the virtual machine. And once we export it successfully, we can zip it and import into different um, online file sharing platforms like OneDrive or Big File Transfer, WeTransfer, like that. So we can post zip it, we can just import it and another PC. So for this example, let me take another PC in remote. So I have connected many different pieces in the network. So here we have the virtual machine backup that has been copied locally on this PC. So on this PC, you can go to the Hyper-V Manager. So here we have the host PC. And post opening the Hyper-V Manager, you can right click the node, and there you see an option to import virtual machine. So post extracting the zip file, once it is exported as a folder, then we can just select the import virtual machine option, and then we can go to next. By default, we can pick up the folder where we copied already. So here we have on the desktop. So we can back up. So this is a zip file which need to be extracted, because we need to provide the folder location. So that's why it takes some time. In case if you would like to know how to create the virtual machine from scratch, there is another video that you can also watch in the playlist under the test setup, so you can understand how you can create the Hyper-V management from the Windows 10 Pro operating system, from the Windows features turn on and off, so that we can able to easily understand how to enable it, the inbuilt feature when there's a requirement, and then start using it from our Windows 10 operating system or even Windows 11 operating system that you have on your PC. So the basic requirement is to have the free memory, at least 20 GB on your C drive or another network drive where you are going to run this virtual machine platform. So on this PC, I have around more than 100 GB space, so it's fine to import the virtual machine that we have around 12 GB. That's completely fine. The export is almost going to complete, 70%. So the export is successful, means extracting the zip file into the folder is done. So we need to select the folder here. So this is our folder. We can select this folder. We can go next. So now we see the import virtual machine option picked. There is a Windows Server 2019 operating system backup, and when it has been created, the restore point location, the recent one, and we can use any one of the option. So on this piece it's fine. You can use the unique ID. That's okay for us. And here it looks for the access point. So on the exported virtual machine platform, we had host internal LAN, which is a network adapter name. So here, which IP address is suitable for us for the network adapter, which need to be picked. For example, in this case, it's my station bus or the site IP. I can choose such as a host internal LAN. Should be the station bus, I would say. Go next. And this is also another restore point. It's also a station bus. So there are two different restore point in the exporter virtual machine. That's why it asked. So we basically need to pick the right network adapter on our virtual machine where we are importing it. So it's better to know how we can create the virtual network adapter that has been covered in another video that you can watch it. So let's say finish here. So it's easy now. The Windows has been imported. The backup. Let me start the latest restore option. Date. And it is easy to move the virtual machine backup that we have created in another PC that we can easily share with another colleague within the team to minimize the efforts that has been spent for creating a virtual machine, installing many different softwares, and this also helps us to reproduce the system setup easily when there is a requirement to install a lot of software applications. So it's good to go for the maximum resolution for the display so that you can see how easy it is to import and log in to work with the imported virtual machine. The virtual machine that we have imported and connected, it's getting loaded. We'll be able to see the login window. Takes a few seconds or minutes. It's basically a domain controller, Active Directory domain controller, and there's a lot of settings in the back. So let's say here the username. So it's logging in for the user that we have provided. So it's that easy to import the virtual machine that has been created by someone. By exporting it and sharing it makes more easier. So it's a Windows Server 2019 configured with Active Directory platform, and there are so many users and groups are available, and it takes some time to start the services. So this is how we do export the virtual machine from one PC and then import in another PC and make it work easily. So that's all in this video. In case if you have any problem, you can also comment. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.